Side Storm Team.
Really has been a very active weather pattern across the entire country, right, including here. Thankfully, it's a little bit quieter as we go through the rest of the night. Winds will slowly die down. They'll stay gustier longer in the higher elevations and then come down slowly by daybreak for everybody. Quieter weekend ahead. That's the best thing out of this. No severe thunderstorm warnings, no gusty winds. Actually, dry conditions. We're going to have several dry days coming up in a row, which will be nice as well. I want to show this again, Skylift Park in Gatlinburg. I still saw the camera bouncing just a little bit at times. Nothing like what we saw earlier for today, but if you look at the bushes here, the shrubs right where the lights are, you can see them moving a little bit, but again, nothing like what we had earlier in the day today. Downtown Gatlinburg, sustained winds at 17, 23 mile per hour winds in Maynardville, 30 in Middlesboro, 29 in Jamestown, but 14 in Knoxville and 8. Like to see the single digits now down there in Madisonville and Monroe County. So everything has been expired across our area. The high wind warning we had still lingering, higher peaks of the Smokies. Wouldn't be surprised they still had some 50+ mile per hour wind gusts there, but the rest of us are doing much better for the rest of the night. Still quite a bit power outage wise across East Tennessee, as you can see, 1,000 in Sevier, 7,000 Knox, 4,500 in Blunt, 900 in Monroe County, 1,500 in Cumberland County. Looks like 3,500 now, big number there in DeFentress County. But I wanted to point out it's not just us. Wider perspective here across the entire state, still 66,000 in the same county where Nashville is. And everybody, all the way down through Birmingham, up through Bowling Green and much of Kentucky. We were looking earlier, almost 400,000 people, I think, without power in portions of Kentucky. That's pretty amazing with the system that went through. And of course, the major metro areas, Lexington and Louisville, kind of leading the packs there. So it wasn't just us, all right? Forecast does look a little quieter for tonight. Temperatures will drop off into the upper 30s and low 40s for most. 38 in Middlesboro, 42 in Knoxville, 41 in Newport, and 40 in Gatlinburg. So cool enough for a jacket first thing tomorrow morning as you head out the door. I think there will be some cloud cover around. This is 7 a.m., but then it kind of quickly starts to fade towards lunchtime, and it should be a decent afternoon. This is lunchtime, right into the afternoon hours at 4, with temperatures mainly into the 50s for most areas, and then it cools down pretty quickly tomorrow evening as well. This is 11 o'clock, and we're already seeing those temperatures drop back into the 40s for most areas. So by Sunday morning, we're going to start out around 36 in Oneida, 30 in Middlesboro, 37 degrees in Knoxville, and 38 degrees in Tellico Plains. By the time we get to the afternoon, pleasant temperatures, mid to upper 60s, if not near 70 by the time we get to Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at this. This is back into Sunday afternoon, still plenty of sunshine across the area, but I talked about Monday. This is 11 Sunday night. Monday, clouds will start to build in from the west. They're thin clouds at first, but then they get a little thicker as we go through the day. 3 o'clock, and maybe a shower or two, as I mentioned, overnight Monday into early Tuesday. But even that, whatever we see, looks fairly light across the area. Shouldn't see much with that. Better chance of some wet weather looking to come basically for the second half of the work week, the way it's looking right now. Temperature-wise, we're in the upper 60s and low 70s, as you can see, for Monday into Tuesday, 50s next week. And look at the spotty rain chances start to go back up Wednesday, Thursday, and a little more likely by the time we get to Friday.
All right, Ken, thank